students. Today we'd like to present an educational video regarding the ecological footprint. To start, we think it would be a good idea to define the ecological footprint in order to help you understand what we're talking about. We also plan to tell you about current environmental issues and provide demonstrations of strategies to reduce your ecological footprint. Does that sound good? Okay, let's begin. So what exactly is the ecological footprint? The ecological footprint was introduced in the 90s to make people more aware of personal consumption habits and the consequences of these choices on the environment. It is defined as the area of productive land required on a continuous basis to produce the resources that the population consumes and to assimilate waste. To simplify, it's basically the amount of land required to produce resources to support your current lifestyle and look after waste. Today we are here to talk about what you can do as students to reduce your ecological footprint. So where to start? Well, the simplest area to start would be right in your own home. A significant percentage of the total ecological footprint is related to household energy, food, and water consumption. There are two ways to reduce electricity due to carbon emissions. The first is about using products that improve energy efficiency. The second involves efforts made around your home, so shutting off lights and heat while not in use, and hang your clothes up on a clothesline. Since the 90s, Ireland's demand for energy has increased by 84%. In 2007, Ireland spent $6 billion on imported energy, and if we do not cut down on consumption, increased demand will be expected to rise another 24%. Another strategy involves cutting down on water use. Take shorter showers, turn off the tap when not in use. Another way to reduce your ecological footprint involves making smart decisions regarding nutrition. Meat, eggs, dairy products, and fish have the greatest effect on the environment, while vegetables and fruit have the least amount. A diet rich in meat depletes significantly more land resources. There are also issues regarding livestock farming, including fertilizer use and overgrazing. This in turn leads to a whole host of problems, such as soil erosion and even deforestation of land to make way for cattle. So do your best to make smart choices and opt to choose more veggies and meat alternatives in your diet. Now let's move on to transportation. We all know that transportation is a major contributor to environmental pollution. It is said that approximately 1/4 of the world's carbon emissions are due to transportation, and of this figure, road traffic accounts for 3/4 of emissions. Alternatives such as cycling and walking will not only help to reduce environmental impacts, but measures will also improve the chronic disease burden and motor vehicle accidents. On another note, if you have to take a long trip, why not consider carpooling or taking public transportation? The 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce. This should be your first priority. So for example, go green and study from electronic devices rather than using paper. Next up, reusing. The more water you buy, the greater the demand for production at plastic factories to make bottled water. A vast majority of the time, these plastic bottles are not even recycled. In the States, approximately 85 million bottles are thrown away per day. Here's a couple tips. Instead of paying for bottled water, why not just fill up a reusable bottle with tap water for free? The same principle applies to grocery bags.
People always talk about all the things they're wrong about. Write it on a piece
And lastly, recycling. Recycling is a last resort of the three, a much better alternative to adding more waste to landfills. If it's paper, plastic, glass, metal, then it qualifies as recycling. And if all else fails and you're not sure, look for the recycling logo. The final part of our video is to promote getting involved in the community and on campus. Support local food production and make a trip to the farmers market. Be an advocate, join Energy Society at NUIG, or create your own society to promote awareness. So we hope this video provided you with lots of tips and examples of how to reduce your ecological footprint. We know it's hard to see the individual effort pay off, but together we can make a huge difference. Thank you for watching.